Hello, welcome back to the big show. Welcome back to Bastions of Basilisk, Monster Edition. Alright, this time we're talking about the Herexen. I have no idea what this is. The second one looks really cool, though. A Herexen is an undead heretic. Driven by hate to destroy the deity they once served. Herexens choose their faith willingly in life, rising to become respected religious figures within their church. Shortly before or during their death, they lose faith in their chosen deity so completely they become a full heretic, blaspheming, committing atrocities, and cursing their god. These anathemic acts bind their soul to their flesh, causing them to rise as cursed beings. To a Herexen, faith is the ultimate lie. That's not true. Lay's potato chips are the biggest lie. Everybody knows that. Although the circumstances that drive a pious worshiper to break with their faith are varied, Herexens are unified in purpose. Herexens spend their existence fighting their former god in every manner they can, destroying iconography and temples, slaying worshippers, banding together with other Herexens who oppose the same deity, conscripting lesser undead, and hiring living proxies to wreak havoc or spread misinformation. A particularly motivated Herexen may even plot to kill or unseat the deity they once revered. Unseat. Curiously, Herexens maintain a corrupted form of their divine powers after death, wielding the weapons and magic of their past faith to tear it down. That makes no sense. You can't keep the powers that were granted to you by the god. Rules for creating Herexen appear on page 134 of Bestiary 3. Like a warlock, if you piss off your patron, they just take it away. That's why it's called a patron. Alright. Sides. Religious freedom. Herexens can worship any deity and should be modified based upon their ex-faith by swapping out their favorite weapon and religious symbol for those associated with their deific foe. Additionally, replace the Herexen's domain spell or spells for focus spells of equal level from a domain associated with the deity. I mean, it's a given that you could do that, but I like that they spell the stuff like this out automatically. Like, they don't go, because some people are just like, no, you can't do that. It only shows you one thing. Like, they're like, no, you can mix and match. Herexens versus Deathless Acolytes. Herexens and Deathless Acolytes, page 88, often arise from the same event, the difference being whether the mortal kept or renounced their faith upon death. Herexens and Deathless Acolytes of the same deity are far more likely to fight than work together, but a Herexen might find allies among foes of the deity the Herexen renounced. Oh man, that would be an interesting thing. I have to see what their power sets are, but I think with the Herexens, the Acolytes, they get... Now I have to look, the nerd in me. Because they had some kind of regeneration thing. No, not Dervaka. Go away, Dervaka. Not you, Death Coach. They have some kind of yeah, Field of Undeath. Yeah, see, Field of Undeath. They're winning. I'm taking it. Fast healing 2 for an entire force against... I don't know. Anyway. Oh, God. Oh, thankfully I know what this word is. So, Faithless Ecclesiarchy. I only know what this is because I watch a lot of Warhammer 40k videos. Faithless Ecclesiarchs were powerful religious leaders in life, archpriests, heretics, oracles, and divine servitors personally blessed by their deities. They are adept at corrupting the pious and inspiring their fellow Herexens, often becoming leaders among their kind. This faithless ecclesiarch once worshipped Nethys, god of magic. Faithless Ecclesiarch, creature 6, uncommon, neutral evil, medium, undead. Perception plus 16, dark vision. Languages, common and necro. Skills, athletics plus 11. Deception plus 14. Intimidation plus 14. Nethys lore plus 14. Religion plus 14. Stealth plus 13. Items, defiled religious symbol of Nethys plus 1 staff. AC 21. Fortitude plus 12. Reflex plus 13. Will plus 16. Hit points 93. Negative healing. Immunities, death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, unconscious. Final blasphemy. Divine, necromancy negative. When the Herexen is destroyed, it explodes in a wave of negative energy with the effects of a 3rd level 3-action harm spell. DC 24. The Herexen is destroyed, so it doesn't gain any hit points from this use of harm, and it doesn't need to have any harm spells remaining to use this ability. Inspire. I don't like that. It should have one still in its repertoire. Inspire the Faithless. Aura, Divine Necromancy, 30 feet. Other Herexens are bolstered by the presence of a Faithless Ecclesiarch. Whenever Herexen in the aura casts a harm spell, the harm spell is heightened by 1 level to a maximum of 3rd. Well, that's cool. Speed, 25 feet. Melee, 1 action, staff, plus 1. Magical, 2-hand, d8. Damage, 1d4 plus 5, bludgeoning, plus heretics smite. Divine prepared spells. DC 24, attack plus 16. 3rd, harm times 5. They have 5 harms. Why? They're probably going to have at least 1 by the end of the fight for their final blasphemy. Levitate, magic missile. 2nd level, darkness, dispel magic, resist energy. 1st level, fear, magic missile, raven movement. I mean, I respect the hell out of them for magic missile and things. Cantrips, chill touch, daze, detect magic, read aura, shield, magic missile. No, I'm just kidding. Not magic missile, it's a cantrip. Cleric domain spells, 1 focus point, DC 24, 3rd level, Cry of Destruction, and that's it. Sorry, I wasn't sure if it continued on the next part. Heretic Smite, Divine Necromancy. While wielding the favored weapon of its former deity, such as a staff for an ex-Nethys Herexen, the Herexen's strikes deal an additional 2d6 evil damage against creatures that can cast divine spells. This damages divine spellcasters who follow the Herexen's former faith, regardless of their alignment. It's weird. So it's like you're dealing damage to clerics essentially. Siphon Faith, reaction, Divine Necromancy. Trigger: a creature fails a saving throw against a spell cast by the Faithless Ecclesiarch. Effect: the Faithless Ecclesiarch siphons the triggering creature's spiritual energy to fuel their own magic. The triggering creature is stupefied for 1 round, and the Faithless Ecclesiarch regains 1 focus point. Alright, Fallen Champion. So that was obviously a cleric. This one is, I assume, going to be like a paladin. While most Herexens were clerics or clergy in life, fallen champions were holy crusaders that upheld the ideal of their deity while fighting enemies in the church and defending the congregants. Right, champions, not paladins. Fallen champions are direct in their action and wage their divine war on a grand scale. This fallen champion once worshipped the Arcadian goddess Kazoodle, also called Mother Jaguar. Oh, that makes sense why the picture is of a person that looks like a jaguar. Or wearing a jaguar type thing. Fallen champion, creature 8. Uncommon, neutral evil, medium undead. Perception, plus 17. Dark vision. Languages, common, necral. Skills, acrobatics, plus 14. Athletics, plus 19. Intimidation, plus 19. Kazuto lore, plus 16. Religion, plus 17. Strength, plus 5. Dex, plus 2. Con, plus 5. Intelligence, plus 2. Wisdom, plus 3. Charisma, plus 5. Items, plus 1 striking machete. Gods and Magic, page 120. Defiled religious symbol of Kazuto. Plus 1 scale mail. Steel shield. Hardness 5, hit points 20. BT 10. AC 28. Fortitude plus 19. Reflex plus 14. Will plus 17. Hit points 130. Negative healing. Immunities, death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, unconscious, as is always. Agent of Despair. Playing too much Doom Eternal. Agent of Despair. I almost did it again. Aura, Divine, Emotion, Enchantment, Fear, Mental. 15 feet. A fallen champion emanates an aura of utter despair. Living creatures are frightened while in the fallen champion's aura. They can't naturally recover from fear while in the aura, but recover instantly once they leave the aura. That's interesting. Final Blasphemy, Divine Necromancy negative, as Faithless Ecclesiarch, except it has the effects of a 4th level, 3-action harm spell. Attack of opportunity, useful. Shield block as a reaction. Shield block as a reaction. Melee 25 feet. Speed 25 feet. Melee 1 action. Machete plus 20. Deadly D8. Magical sweep. Damage 2d6 plus 11 slashing plus Heretic Smite. Divine Innate Spells, DC 24, 4th level, harm times 2. Champion Devotion Spells, 2 focus points, DC 25, 4th level, Touch of Corruption, Advanced Player's Guide, page 229, and Unimpeded Stride, Core Rulebook 398. Heretic's Armaments, Divine Enchantment. While the Fallen Champion wields the favorite enemy of its former deity, that weapon gains the effects of a fearsome property rune. Advanced Player's Guide 260. Heretic Smite, Divine Necromancy as Faithless Ecclesiarchs. Reap Faith, 1 action. Divine Necromancy requirements. The Fallen Champion's last action was a strike that dealt damage to a living creature. The Fallen Champion saps the hope and faith from that creature. It takes 3d6 negative damage with a DC 25 basic will save. Regardless of the result of the save, the creature becomes frightened 1 or increases the value of its frightened condition by 1. That's fascinating. I like it. That's cool. It's really cool. I still think the Acolytes take that fight, but it's really cool, interesting undead. I'm loving this book. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.